Good evening, and thank you for joining Nana Knows. And this is Nana keeping you in the know. This evening, I want to discuss three different things. First, I want to talk about the EIDL EIDL grant. And then, secondly, I would like to discuss a little bit about the stimulus checks. And lastly, I want to provide some tax tips. But before we get into that, if you can go ahead and hit the like, and if you haven't already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button so I can continue to bring you important information and tips to help you live your best life. On this channel, we like to talk about personal finance, shopping, travel, and many other important information. But before we get into all of that, let's get into the video. Last week, I did a video encouraging independent contractors, small business owners, gig workers, and others to apply for the EIDL Economic Injury Disaster Loan, the EIDL loan. Now, that portal, the EIDL loan advance, has been shut down. It's been removed. A perfect example of why I like to keep you in the know and bring you information and bring it to you fast. You have to act fast because information and resources can change quickly. But the site was taken down on Friday for maintenance. When the site was reopened late Saturday, the option to receive an advance had been removed. It was no longer available. The portal is still open. You can still go in and apply for a small business loan through the Small Business Administration, but you no longer have the option of getting the grant or the advance, which was the free money that did not have to be repaid. The loan does have to be repaid. The SBA has also stated that those individuals that did submit their applications prior to Friday, prior to the portal being taken down and the loan advance option being removed, if you submitted your application prior to that time, your information will still be processed. So continue to monitor your bank accounts because you may not get an email or notification from the SBA. They may just make the direct deposit. Also, monitor your email because you may receive an invite to create an account and accept a loan offer. The other information I wanted to discuss, there is good news for many that registered their dependents on the non-filer app but failed to receive the $500 for each dependent. The IRS has agreed to issue the payment for these dependents. Initially, it was stated that individuals would have to wait until 2021 to receive the $500 that was not received for these dependents. But the Internal Revenue Service has now stated that these payments will be sent out in late July. That applies to those individuals that did register their dependents on the non-filer app but failed to receive payment for those dependents. So be looking out for that. That should be coming out in late July. Payments are still being issued. Don't give up. Don't get discouraged if you still have not received your payment yet. Over 12 million individuals still have yet to receive their payments. Make sure that you do check on the Get My Payment app and that you check your payment status. And in some cases, you may even be able to provide bank information. Payments are continuing to be made, and the Internal Revenue Treasury Department states that these payments will continue to be made throughout the year. If you don't receive a payment at all this year and you are eligible and entitled to a payment, you can claim it when you file your 2020 tax return. But you have until October 15th to register on this non-filer tool to request your economic impact payment. This only applies to those individuals that did not have a tax filing obligation. If you are required to file taxes for 2018 or 2019, you cannot use the non-filer app. Moving on to the next topic, I wanted to give some tax tips because the tax deadline is fast approaching. The first tip, the deadline to file your taxes has been extended. The deadline is July 15th. That's this week. Normally the deadline is April 15th, but it has been extended due to this health crisis. The second tip is keep in mind, if you cannot meet this deadline for whatever reason, you can file Form 4868. The Form 4868 extends your deadline until October 15th. Filing an extension does not extend your time to pay. You still are due to make your payment of taxes by July 15th. It just gives you a extension to file, not to pay. You still need to pay the money, or penalties and interest will accrue. Tax tip number 3. If you need more time to pay, you can request for an installment payment. You can request an installment agreement. You can set up this installment agreement online, and it only takes about 15 minutes. Visit irs.gov for more information. Tip number 4. If you owe taxes, now is the time for you to reassess your payroll withholdings. If you're owing taxes, that means you are not having enough payroll taxes withheld from your paycheck. And now is the time to contact your payroll department and go ahead and complete a Form W-4 to adjust those withholdings so that next year you are not in this same situation. The IRS offers a tool, an app on their site to assist you in determining what is the correct amount of taxes you should be having withheld from your paycheck. Visit the website to use the tax withholding estimator so you can have the correct amount withheld from your paycheck. It's real easy to use, and it will show you how much you need to have deducted each pay period to ensure you don't owe. Or if you want to receive a refund, you can have the correct amount deducted so that you can receive a refund each year. Moving on to tax tip 5. The deadline for making contributions to your traditional IRA account has also been extended. So you still have time to make contributions and claim those on your 2019 tax return. You have until July 15th to make those contributions. This is the stimulus update for this evening. Please like and subscribe to the video. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to post those. And thank you for tuning in. Have a good day.